Good morning. Right, well, here we are again. This is lesson 7 of 8. This is a practice all the way through, from beginning to end. So if you're just joining us for the first time and you've never meditated before, you might want to go back to the beginning and start at lesson 1. If you registered, you'll get an email showing you how to do that. So don't worry, you can, if this seems a bit strange to you. A lot of the other people joining us have been in from the beginning and they've come all the way through. So what I'd like to do first of all is just get the mobile phones all switched off, as we always do, so we won't be too distracted. Many of you are just like me, you're in a busy office, so that's part of what we do, is we kind of allow our focus to fall on one particular thing. Today we're going to do a body scan, and we're going to just get right stuck in, okay? So everyone get ready, get yourselves into the position you get into when you meditate. I'll take you through it as though you perhaps haven't meditated before, just to sort of get the beginning right. Get your feet nice and flat on the floor. Start to use the sensations of your body. Start to use your physiology as a point of focus. So really feel your feet, on the floor. Get your hands and put them on your thighs, and kind of maybe give your hands a bit of a wiggle there, just so you can again feel that sensation in your extremity, the extremity of your hands. Also your bum on the seat, kind of feel that as well. You kind of feel those sensations. So come to your physiology a little bit. And while you can meditate with your eyes open, it's much, much easier to do it with your eyes closed. So let your eyes close down and use that act itself again to kind of bring your focus inside a little bit. So bring your focus into your interior and breathe in through your nose. And the reason you breathe in through your nose is there's a nerve in your nose that's connected directly with your heart. So it's the easiest way for you to become instantly kind of physiologically aware of your breathing. And what you'll notice in this seated position is that your breath is you don't need very much breath. You'll notice that your breathing will naturally slow, and it will naturally lengthen, and it will naturally deepen. You simply don't need that much oxygen when you're in this seated position. So just allow your breathing to do its thing. And just check in with your body a little bit. Check in with the way your arms just dangle like they do. Check in with the way your head kind of just stands up like it does, And while we're here, and just before we do this body scan, just check in with the parts of your body that you know to be tense. Now, for me, that's always the right side of my neck. So I always go to the right side of my neck, and I willfully and deliberately relax the right side of my neck. Lots of people hold tension in their shoulders. So why don't you take a brief moment there to kind of go to your shoulders and just willfully and deliberately relax your shoulders. Lots of people, it's the hips. So just take a moment there and just go to your hips and willfully and deliberately relax your hips. And you wouldn't believe, in fact, how many people hold tension in their tongue. So the simple act of dropping your tongue in your mouth, and while you're there, perhaps even dropping your jaw a little bit, will actually lend you a lot of relaxation. And when you're feeling kind of comfortable, when you're feeling kind of relaxed, I want you to take a nice, long, slow, deep breath through your nose and just focus all of your attention and all of your awareness onto the tips of your toes. And as you breathe in, really use a tiny bit of your imagination. Use a tiny bit of your imagination to picture the air kind of passing down through your body, past your hips and past your knees and past your ankles. And see if you can just simply picture the air filling up every single particle of the tips of your toes. And when you breathe out, to see if you can let your toes just really gently, really slowly dissolve completely away, just leaving an outline behind. And when you feel ready, when you feel comfortable to move on, don't let me rush you here. Don't let me hold you back either. It's very simple what we're doing, and it's very obvious where we're going with this. Take all of your attention and all of your awareness to the tops of your feet, to the soles of your feet, to your ankles, and to your heels. And when you breathe in, nice and slowly and nice and deeply, you do exactly the same thing. Just allow the air to pass all the way through you and really fill up every single particle of the tops of your feet, the soles of your feet, your ankles and your heels, and all of the rest of your toes. And again, when you breathe out, just allow your whole entire foot, your toes and your ankles, your heels, just to completely dissolve away, just leaving an outline behind. And when you feel ready, when you feel comfortable moving on, take all of your attention and all of your awareness to your shins and to your calves and to your knees. And really look at these parts of the body with that beginner's mind that we talked about. Really look at them as though you're a child looking at them for the first time. See everything inside and everything outside. All the bones and the cartilage, the muscles, tendons, the skin. Really look at everything. And take a nice, long, slow, deep breath. And do the same exact thing. Allow the air to pass through you and to really fill up every single particle of your shins, your calves, and your knees. And as you breathe out, just watch. Just watch as your shins, your calves, and your knees just gently dissolve away, just leaving an outline behind. And when you feel ready, when you feel comfortable moving on, again I say don't let me rush you, don't let me hold you back. Take all of your attention and all of your awareness to your thighs and to your hips and to your pelvis. And as you breathe in, you're going to do exactly the same thing. Nice, gentle, slow breath in, really allowing the air to pass down through your body, and really allow your thighs, your hips, and your pelvis just to completely fill up with air, every single particle. And as you breathe out, nice and gently, nice and slowly, just allow your thighs, your hips, and your pelvis just to completely dissolve away, just leaving an outline behind. And when you feel comfortable, when you feel ready to move on, and again, don't worry if some parts of the body are more stubborn than others. It really doesn't matter. Just allow the air to flow through them or around them. It really doesn't matter. Take all of your attention and all of your awareness to your abdomen and to your chest. And just like before, really look at everything inside and everything outside. Your lungs, your liver, your heart, your kidneys, your ribs, your intestines, all the vertebrae in your back, everything inside, everything outside, just like a child looking at it for the first time. And really gently, really slowly, take a nice long deep breath in, and really fill up every single particle of your abdomen and your chest. And as you breathe out, nice and gently, nice and slowly, just allow your whole abdomen and your chest to completely dissolve away, just leaving an outline behind. And when you feel ready, when you feel comfortable moving on, take all of your attention and all of your awareness to the tips of your fingers. And as you breathe in, nice and slowly, and nice and gently, allow the tips of your fingers to completely fill up with air, every single particle. And as you breathe out, nice and gently, nice and slowly, just allow the tips of your fingers to completely dissolve away, just leaving an outline behind. And when you feel ready, when you feel comfortable moving on, again I say, don't let me rush you, don't let me hold you back. You can totally go at your own pace. It's obvious what we're doing here. Take all of your attention and all of your awareness to the tops of your hands, the palms of your hands, your wrists, and all the rest of your fingers. And as you breathe in, nice long, slow, deep breath. Allow the whole entirety of your hands, your wrists, and your fingers to completely fill up with air. And as you breathe out, allow your whole entire hands, wrists, and fingers to completely dissolve away, just leaving an outline behind. When you feel ready, when you feel comfortable moving on, take all of your attention and all of your awareness to your lower arms, to your elbows, to your upper arms, to your shoulders, and to your neck. And take a nice long, slow, deep breath and allow your lower arms, your elbows, your upper arms, your shoulders, and your neck to really slowly, really gently, completely fill up with air. And as you breathe out, just watch. Just allow your lower arms, your elbows, your upper arms, your shoulders, and your neck to completely dissolve away, just leaving an outline behind. And let's just take a brief moment just to feel the sensation of breathing in from the neck to the tips of the toes and the tips of the fingers and really everything in between. Just nice and slowly, nice and gently filling up the whole entire body from the neck down, and nice and slowly, nice and gently, just letting it all go with the out breath, just leaving an outline behind. And when you feel ready, when you feel comfortable moving on, take all of your attention and all of your awareness to your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyes, your nose, your cheeks, your lips, your chin, your whole entire face in fact. And take a nice, long, slow, deep breath in, really allowing your whole entire face to completely fill up with air, filling every single particle. And as you breathe out, allowing your whole entire face to gently and slowly dissolve completely away, just leaving an outline behind. And when you feel ready, when you feel comfortable moving on, take all of your attention and all of your awareness to the top of your head, to the back of your head, to the sides of your head, to your ears, to your jaw, and to your hair, right to the tips of your hair. And take a nice, long, slow, deep breath in, really filling up your whole entire head, and every single particle attached to it. And as you breathe out, nice and slowly, nice and gently, allow your whole entire head, and your hair and everything to completely dissolve away, just leaving an outline behind. And what we'll do is we'll take another of our 60-second pauses, and you can use the time to enjoy the sensation of breathing into and out of your completely dissolved body or your partially dissolved body, or you can use the time even to work on some of the areas which may have been more stubborn than others. And maybe use a little particle of science and a little particle of imagination. We all know that the body, that the skin, in fact, breathes and is capable of breathing. So we'll use that little piece of science and use a little piece of imagination. See if you can just picture your whole entire body breathing from the top of your head to the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers and everything else in between, nice and slowly, nice and gently. So here we go, we'll do another 60-second pause. Just enjoy the sensation. Okay, so if you could just allow yourself to come back, by all means say thank you to yourself in your mind's eye. It's actually very rare that you get a chance to do this and spend some time with your body and your mind in the same place at the same time for that period of time. And let yourself come back to clock time. You can wiggle your fingers, you can wiggle your toes, you can come back quick, you can come back slow. If you still feel in a sort of meditative state, then stretch out. By all means, get up from your chair. Maybe get outside, take a breath of fresh air. Coffee works, chocolate works. Get yourself properly grounded and back. And just a reminder about next week to check your microphones, because next week we're going to talk. Next week is going to be 15 minutes of discussion and talk and questions and all the rest of it. So get yourselves ready for that. We ran over today. I kind of knew we would, because the body scan is quite. In fact, the original is 45 minutes long. That's actually a very short version of the body scan, that one there. So I hope you had a good time. Spread the word if you like. If you think this is useful to do at your desk at work, which I do. I believe it is a useful thing to do. And thank you again very much for coming. And I look forward to seeing you next week. You can email me all the time. I'm very, very easy to get hold of, so please do feel free to contact me. Take care, have a great rest of the week, and I will see you later. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.